Hello, my people. Welcome. This is your girl. She back again with another episode, my people. Back with another episode. You mean to tell me all this time, the naughtiest, they really don't care about their kids. Why they don't care about their kids? Because they'll leave them in a hobby. They'll leave them to go get whatever, be with a man. They'll leave them to go to the clubs. Why? I never left my kids to go to no club unless I had somebody to keep them. If I ain't had nobody to keep them back then, I didn't go. I never put my kids before doing other shit. My kids always came first. You hear me? Mine, all this time. That's why the naughties always abandon their kids and they leave their kids and stay gone, let other people raise them. Tell you, mama, I heard that my mama did it. My mama did it. Well, she didn't do it with me. She always kept me, but because I was the good one, I guess. But dang, all this time. That's why people that would never stop clubbing always got to leave their kids for weeks and 2 weeks. And that's why naughties I know is abusive and toxic and messy and took more of the evil in him because he wanted that attention from his mom and he couldn't get it. I'm telling you, when people abandon their kids and all this, it put an effect on these kids. But we don't want to see that. We don't want to realize that. Why? Because they put other things before their kids. People put other things before their kids. Real talk, my people. All this time, you be like, damn, why she won't stop clubbing and going to the club so much and put her child first? And that's why is so fucked up out here and people so fucked up because they don't want to stop feeding their flush and doing all this stuff out here in the world instead of tending to their responsibility when they lay up with the men and women out here in the world. Real talk. I never did that to my children. I always was there for my children. And I always had to keep my own kids. My mom would never really keep my children. But she always kept my sister and them kids. But she would hardly never keep my child. You hear me?
DoorDash?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing still here talking on the phone?
Trying to find you. But anyway, my people, these people out here is crazy. The world is crazy, my people. We've been blind to this shit for years, and this shit been the same way for decades and decades and decades. And we just want to stay blind to what's going on in this world with humans. Humans are... That's why God already knew they were going to do this and be like this. You hear me? That's why he put all this shit in the Bible. So it could, some humans is affected by the demons and the devil. You hear me? Some of the devil children are out here running around, messing with people, being in their life to kill, steal, and destroy them to make them become a part of the devil world. Real talk. That's why all this time, these people been ignoring their kids and stuff because they mom and them probably ignoring them. And all we do is repeat generation. All we do is repeat stuff. Trying to party and club and ignore our kids and make our kids toxic and messy. When you ignore our kids and be out here with everybody else dealing with our kids, we make our kids toxic and messy. You hear me? Oh my God, it is so real in the field, my people. But that's why all this time, people leave their kids and go do other shit, go get on drugs, go be abusive, be with a man, leave their kids, abuse their kids for a man because they toxic and messy and they working for the devil, and the devil children having these kids don't care about their kids. They just do it. And some people just do it and be with their kids for because if they know their kids gonna be something in life. You know, it's just crazy out here. It's crazy. I'm telling you, come to God, God gonna open your eyes up to a lot of my people. Don't be afraid of the truth. Don't be afraid of the way people are, the way humans are. Even I don't care if you're driving that car, on that bus, wherever you at. You either an angel, you're a devil out here in this world. You one of God's child or you one of the devil's child out here in this world. And the devil children, they don't like their kids. They don't really take care of their kids. They'll leave their kids in a heartbeat. They'll give their kids to their grandma and mom and all them, let them raise instead of them raising. Real talk. I'm telling you, I was in the Narcissist family. I was around Narcissist friends. Now God done woke me up, my people. Y'all some stupid, crazy people out here. I'm talking about these Narcissist crazy. They abandon their kids on purpose because they don't really love them. They just do it just because that's what, you know how the world is, man. That's why people abandon their kids and leave their kids and make them toxic and messy because that's how they mom them did them. Now they want to do their kids like that instead of doing better. You don't nobody want to change. Everybody want to repeat the same cycle. I'm so glad I raised all 5 of my goddamn kids. You hear me? God made me strong enough to stay there and raise all my kids, struggling or whatever. You hear me? I never put the streets before my kids. I never put friends and family before my kids. You hear me? That's the way God gonna do. God gonna do me. He ain't gonna put nobody before me. You hear me? You don't supposed to put nobody before God. Cause at the end, when these people abuse you, gaslight you, stab you in your back, who you got left? God. Man, y'all better wake the fuck up. Stop worrying. That's why the world is so crazy, because everybody got their mind set on pot and kicking in it. And just want to be free. Just to party and kick it. Forget our kids. Man, these folks crazy. And that's why all this stuff out here, these drugs and weed and beer and all this distract us so we won't have no peaceful mind. You hear me? They say get some alcohol and drown your problems away. Get you another man so you can forget about that other man. Go get that other toxic man over there. He gonna take you through some shit. Go get that toxic man over there. He gonna make you forget about that one. And you gonna build up all that toxic shit up in yourself. You hear me? Go smoke this weed. It's gonna make you forget about a minute. You're gonna be thinking about your high all day. You hear me? Go get this drink. Drink it up. Drink it up till you can't drink no more and fall out. You're gonna forget about it till you fall out. But when you wake up, it's back on your ass again. You hear me? You see how life is, my people. When you leave a man, you're supposed to take time out. If you leave a woman, you're supposed to take time out and get yourself together. Why in the fuck this happened? What I'm going on? Was it her or was it me? You hear me? And you ain't gonna do that when you jump from man to man, woman to woman. All you doing is taking the problems you left with that man to another one. You hear me? But they teach us to get over a man by getting another man. Go get all his toxic traits and put it in your body. You hear me? It's crazy, my people. It is so crazy. Man, we let everything of the world just take over us. We can't think for ourselves. We let other people think for us instead of thinking for yourself. That's why we smoke and drink and all that, because we don't want to think for ourselves. But I ain't want none of y'all. I be on here all day. Toxic people in the world. That's why these naughties abuse and do their kids the way they do, making them more trouble. The toxic parents make their kids toxic, and they make their kids toxic, and they go on generation. Cause don't nobody want to stop that shit. But I'm finna stop it. You hear me? God called me to stop it. I'ma stop it. Twisted people, the twisted headed naughties. Them child and naughties in these grown bodies and still acting like a child around here. Still out here kidnapping kids and shit. What the hell? Go have you some kids. Go adopt you some goddamn kids. You ain't got to kidnap no kids to make their life miserable. Cause your life miserable. Miserable people pull other people in. Naughty, toxic people pull other people in to make them toxic and messy to be with them. We accept so much shit. We accept that because that's all we used to see. That's all we see now. On the TV, on the news, in the relationship, in the apartments, down the street, at the store, in the workplace. Toxicness. And we think we supposed to accept that. God told me, Stephanie, I'm glad you waking up. You ain't got to accept none of that. You don't have to accept none of that. And the naughty's mad because I don't want to accept his shit. I love y'all. I see y'all on my next episode. Hit that like and subscribe button, my people. Deuces.